tell me your vision and aspirations for downtown Pleasant Hill, or the Pleasant Hill community in general. Hello and welcome to Yellow Colored Glasses. This is episode 87, and with me today I have Jennifer Rue as well as Katelyn and Tony Marlowe. They are all business owners downtown Pleasant Hill, and they have some exciting news to share with us today. I am going to start with a review. We always like to start out with a review to thank our clients for all the business that we have here at Warren & Mounts Agency. So, great experience. They got quotes for me super quick. The rates were lower than I currently pay and better coverage. And I've been with my current company for 20 years. I was so surprised that Warren & Mounts were able to get me even lower rates than the company I've been with for that long. Excellent customer service as well. Answered all of my questions and explained the differences between the quote they gave me and the coverage I had already been paying for. Highly recommend. That is from Monica B. Monica, thank you as always for the review. And not that one. There we go. All right. And then the other thing that we always like to do is start with a peak and a pit. So be thinking something you're excited about and then something that maybe you're not so excited about. Turn that off. So I will go first with I'll start with my peak. Right now, my peak is that spring is coming. I don't know about you guys, but sunshine, warm air, all of that just makes me a totally different human. So I am excited about springtime and the transition to bright colors and all of that moving forward. So next.
Who's that?
Okay, a peak for me right now is it's wedding season. So we're busy with weddings. We have a lot of weddings. Where am I looking? I have no idea.
You can look at us. Have a conversation.
I have a lot of weddings coming up at Brick and Mirth and at our new location on the Harrisonville Square, Lexington on the Square. So we are getting very busy, and it is fun to do weddings and bridal showers and baby showers.
For sure.
I would say ours is we're booking some more fun, like little events for spring. So we're doing like a cheese and wine tasting with the Heirloom Farm here in Pleasant Hill. That's coming up over Mother's Day weekend. So some fun spring activities to do, and of course have wine with it.
What's your pit?
Well, we're doing peaks, and then we'll
peaks
come
first.
back.
I'm sorry. I was singular focused. My peak is in May. We're actually scheduling a tequila and mezcal tasting, which is going to be an absolute blast.
That would be his peak.
Yes.
That sounds incredible.
It's going to be fun.
So much fun. All right, and a pit. Yes, this is kind of an exciting thing, but at the same time, it's time consuming. My two boys are currently playing soccer, and we have soccer 6 out of 7 days a week. So, a little overwhelmed, hard to get dinner done in time to be able to be at every place. But again, exciting because we do get to watch them play. So, that's kind of my pit, time-consuming pit.
One of my pits right now is staffing. So as we're opening up our other location and just trying to find people who care as much as you care about your business and want to, be as hands-on and perfectionism and all of that, it's really difficult for me to take my hands off of a wedding, especially, but I can't be 2 places at one time, so I have to do that. So that's a struggle.
I think we can probably all relate to that specific thing. So
Absolutely. Mine is not professional either. Mine is, I just found out Della's dance recital is the same weekend as one of my biggest horse shows. Oh. But I'm going to figure it out. We're going to multitask.
There we do. You'll get it figured out. You always do.
I might be a little dirty. That's just a heads up at the dance recital. If I smell a little, I'm sorry.
Yeah, to kind of piggyback on that, we have a horse farm, and my pit is how far behind on mowing I am. So yeah, I've got my work cut out for me there.
It's true.
Oh man, yeah. Mowing can get, and I feel like the season started so much earlier this year for mowing. Like
Yes.
we've already mowed our yard 4 times, and
It's nice, everything's green. but,
right.
It's pretty
But-
green, but it's cold. I'd also like it to
Yeah.
warm back up. So, Mother
Yep,
Nature.
there we go. All right, I am going to jump in asking just a few questions to Jennifer, Tony, and Katelyn, and then we have some news that they are going to share with the general public today. So, anyway, Jennifer, I'm going to have you go first. Tell us a little bit more about your spaces and what you offer at your spaces.
Sure. Okay, we have Brick and Mirth in downtown Pleasant Hill, and we do bridal showers, weddings, retirements, rehearsal dinners, graduations, birthday parties, anything that you want to celebrate, we do. So we have a beautiful space there, and we have another beautiful venue on the Harrisonville Square that is similar. We do the same types of events, and then we also own People's Theater downtown, and we have live music there every Saturday night for 42 years, and looking to add more music. Different types of music.
Okay.
We're trying to grow that out for the community.
Very, very
Yeah.
cool. Very cool. What encouraged you to open up event spaces?
I don't know. I sometimes I just think it's a God thing. You're just
Just a
like,
random whim.
yeah. I mean, I did weddings in my 20s, and
Okay.
I do have a background in doing wedding planning.
Okay.
And really, it was never in the cards to open my own venue, but the opportunity came up. I'm an investor. One thing led to another. Yes,
There
this
we
would be a
go.
great venue, and we went from
Awesome.
there.
That's exciting. All right. Now, Tony and Katelyn, we have had you guys on before as well and talked about Wing Hill, but you guys have a new building since we last talked. You want to go into that and how all of that transpired?
It is a little interesting because our original building, when we chatted before, which we still have, we love, we moved from that building up the street because it's a big, beautiful patio. We couldn't miss out on that. So we moved Wing Hill Wine Code there in hopes of, renting out our other building. It just never really felt right. It didn't really work out. So Tony had the great idea. He's like, well, I've always wanted to have like a wine co and a brew co, even though we have beer and wine at both. Cocktails only at wine co. But we reopened the Citizen Bank building, and so now it is officially a Wing Hill Brew Co. So we're happy to have more lights on downtown. That store has all the on-tap beer. We have 10
Yeah,
different
so
craft
we've got
beers.
10 craft beers on tap down at Wing Hill Brew Co. A bunch of other ones by the bottle and by the can as well. And we're actually starting, by the time this airs, it should be completely rolled out. Gourmet hot dogs and
Oh, wow.
bratwurst as well.
Well, fun. So more food options while we're out and
Get a
about
beer,
downtown.
get a hot dog.
And we've got TVs with sports, so it's more of a brew pub style of feel.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that for sure. All right. I want you guys to all of you combined, because you're kind of all downtown Pleasant Hill. Tell me your vision and aspirations for downtown Pleasant Hill, or the Pleasant Hill community in general.
Okay, so for me, we're here with our young kids, so we've loved it here. We've actually lived here for 12 years because we did the horse farm kind of just by itself before that. Our vision is honestly just more kind of new growth. We still have some buildings that need some love, some TLC. There's a lot of good people working really, really hard on those buildings, but just having businesses that want to be there and kind of be creative in what they're doing is what we're really looking for. We were part of Lee Summit back in the day in 2010, and it's just not the Lee Summit it is now. They've done a wonderful job, and I really think Pleasant Hill can absolutely get there, but it's going to take community support and everyone coming out and helping and supporting.
Yeah, traffic. I think that we are on a great path for that. We have lots of really fun events and things coming up. But I think traffic is ultimately what's going to drive growth downtown.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Anything to add?
I think so. Being from out of town, not being from Pleasant Hill, I think when I discovered Pleasant Hill, it was like, oh my gosh, like this is this gem. People love the small town
The
thing.
canvas was there to be painted, basically.
Yeah, and I think we have so much opportunity for growth and to do so many great things for the community that the people right now in place that are growing their businesses are very, very focused and committed to doing that for the community.
Okay.
Yeah, we do need community support. We really need the community to come out and shop our businesses and attend our events and so that we can keep doing them.
Yep, I love that. I love that so much. All right, now to move on forward with the reason we are actually doing this podcast today. Katelyn came to me saying that they have a really cool summer event coming up, and she asked if we could talk about it, get the news out there. And so I'm going to let you guys kind of take it away, fill us in, dates, all of that, and your reasoning behind wanting to do this event.
Perfect. Yeah, we're so excited. So thank you for having us. So actually our event is June 15th. So homebrew competition. We're trying to kind of make this an annual event, hopefully. So if we can get a lot of community support, which we are absolutely getting, we have some exciting people coming in. Obviously, a lot of home brewers, a lot of locals, which we absolutely love, but also have the opportunity to have some people from Lee Summit, like Fringe Beer Works is coming out to support. They'll be pouring beer separate from the competition. And hopefully we'll have a few more surprises, but we're hoping to kind of make this a yearly thing, because I feel for downtown and for the community, it's nice when people can mark their calendars year after year for these really fun events that also, you know, family friendly. We'll have kids activities as well. The first step though is going to be our pre-sale.
Yes, so we have a pre-sale scheduled at Brick and Mirth on Friday, April 19th, which aligns with our third Fridays that we do every month downtown. There's different activities. And we will be doing a pre-sale, $30 tickets pre-sale. They will be $40 the day of the event.
Okay.
So it's from 6 to 8:30 at Brick and Mirth. Stop in, grab your ticket, see what we have going on. You can kind of get a sneak peek of the event and hang out downtown.
All right, so mark your calendars, April 19th. That'll be a week and a half after this airs. So you guys be prepared to go down to Brick and Mirth for that part.
Yes.
Yep.
It's going to be fun.
Excited. It's important for everyone to get their tickets, even if you get them day of, because everyone gets a chance to vote. So we're doing 3 different awards. We're doing a Brewer's Choice, a People's Choice, and then kind of an overall best in show. So we have some pretty cool judges for that as well, coming out from Lee Summit to really help and support us. But if you get your tickets, you can actually you'll go around with your poker chip, you get to try all the different craft beers, support your local brewers, and then vote for your favorite. And so there will be 3 different awards given. And then after that part, we're gonna have live music. It's gonna be really a whole day of fun. Like I said, kids activities early on, then the beer competition, live music, and just a perfect night.
We've got a great lineup of home brewers already signed up,
Nice.
but we're still calling. If there's anybody that likes making beer, give us a shout. Yes.
Yeah, please.
We've still got some openings.
Yeah, please like our page. I know it's a little bit confusing. There's a lot of pages downtown, but it is. But PH Meet Me Downtown is the page you're going to want to follow, absolutely, for all events. And then also message that page. We can get you more information if you need. We can get you set up if you want to pour your beer there. It is free for brewers. So if you're making beer and you want to enter, absolutely. We're just charging people at the door to come taste all the delicious beer.
Yeah. So the ticket that you buy pre-sale would be for the tasting.
Okay.
You can still come down, bring your family if you don't plan on doing that, and there is no cost.
Okay. So all the other events, the music, the kids' activities, all of that is free for the public.
Free for the community. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We love doing a lot of these community events. So yeah, the ticket is just for, and obviously 21 and up.
Right.
It's just for the beer. Yeah, to taste.
Yeah, just.
But everything else, it'll be kind of its own beer garden, and then everything else just fun for the community.
Yeah, we're working on vendors right now, so we have some food trucks lined up, some vendors for shopping.
Okay.
And activities for the kids.
Are you looking for more food trucks and
We
vendors?
are. We are. Yes.
Okay. So again,
we have a couple more spots. Yes.
Yes.
Very
again,
nice.
that's that PH Meet Me Downtown, because again,
I don't even think I follow that page.
it's hard because there is too many pages, and
Trying
so
to clean that up a
we're
little
trying.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
it is a group effort to make this a little clearer, but we're really running with that Meet Me Downtown. So that PH Meet Me Downtown, follow that. Otherwise, you can message us.
Is that just
individually.
Facebook or Instagram as well?
It's just Facebook
Okay.
right now. We will
Okay.
get that synced up.
Yeah.
But that'll be the best way for the community to kind of see events overall, not just the beer competition, other events that's supposed to kind of become the event pages for downtown.
PH Meet Me Downtown.
Yes.
PH Meet Me Downtown.
Yeah.
So what time are all of the events taking place on or in June?
Oh, so 3:00.
Okay.
So it's going to start at 3. The brewers will come in, I believe, we're kind of asking them about an hour early because there's the brewer's choice. So they will go around and they get to taste each other's beer.
Okay.
And then they will kind of cast their vote. So that vote really is from the brewers. And then at 3 o'clock it starts open to the public. So then 3 o'clock is when all the rest of us are going to come in and taste beer. And then you can cast your vote, the individual public, and that's going to be the people's choice. And then we're lucky enough to have some friends from Lee Summit that have a pretty well-known place.
Yeah, so Josh Edwards from Smoke Brewing in Calaveras is actually going to be in town judging, so that'll be really good.
And then they are going to kind of do an overall winner kind of best in show. So there's 3 separate awards. And so that starts at 3 o'clock. It ends whenever it ends. And then live musicals start. We're partying until 10 o'clock.
Yes.
All right. Very cool and exciting things coming up. I know you mentioned multiple events. Jennifer has her space open to rent out. Are you pretty much booked up? Or you got availability?
We're getting there, but we're still booking some graduations.
Okay.
And we have some Sundays available.
Okay.
Our graduation slots are pretty booked at this point.
Gotcha. Are you guys renting out the patio or anything, or
We
how's
do.
that look?
We do occasionally. So people are welcome to reach out. We do not have a Sunday license, so you should absolutely go down to Brick and Mirth. We really try to focus a lot on. We have a beautiful event space downtown already, so
Yep,
we all try to work
exactly.
together. So in a pinch, we're there for everybody if she's already booked up. But otherwise, we like to do a lot of we do private tastings. We're pretty busy through the week with Wednesdays we do trivia. Thursdays we always do free wine tasting. I don't know what else people need. It's a free wine. Come and see us. Fridays at the Brew Co building, the
Hey,
big
Dustin,
building.
you got soccer tonight. I'm going downtown.
There you go. Fridays we're doing free beer bingo down right across from Brick and Mirth at the Brew Co building, the Citizen Bank building by Press Monkey. And then we do private ticketed events as well that we always put out on Facebook if you want to like us. That way you know about all the, we just did a rum tasting. Those are seated ticketed events, and then a private wine tasting. But everything else is complimentary, so you can come downtown and hang out with
Very,
us.
very fun. Awesome. I love what all of you are doing downtown. It's exciting, bringing new life to Pleasant Hills. So thank you all for coming on, Tony and Katelyn Marlowe, Jennifer Rue. I look so forward to the events taking place over the next few months. So, and more to come after that, I'm sure. So,
Thank you for having us.
of course, you guys take care, and we'll see you soon.
Okay.